Self-Expression Weekly, your resource for inspiration and guide to a fully expressed life. And this week, I'm really, really excited to have as my guest, Gladys Murphy. Gladys is a certified resonance repatterning practitioner, and it's something really, really cool that I've actually experienced once or twice, and even in like group settings. So thank you for being here today with me.
Thank you for having me. It's an honor and a pleasure.
Absolutely. So here we basically are in your little, I would say in your office, where you actually practice your art.
Yes.
Yeah, amazing. Well, your healing art.
Yes.
I can even mention it that way. So tell us your story. Like, what is it that makes you who you are today?
Okay. Well, it's been an interesting journey. I've always been involved in healing in some way or another, and I came to resonance repatterning after trying other different kinds of therapy. For myself, I did traditional therapy, and I did rebirthing, and and I went in 2000. A friend of mine took me to a demonstration where a practitioner was explaining the process, and then she did a group repatterning, and it just called me. I just knew it was my life's work, and so I started to receive sessions, and then I decided to study it. Nice. And I became certified in 2007.
Congratulations!
And I've had a practice, I guess, for about 5 years now. I think I'm in my 5th year, and it's just changed my life. It's an amazing system, and it enabled me to heal many, many wounds, but most especially it allowed me to leave an abusive marriage through the support and the work that I was able to do with it. So I just like to pass it on and pay it forward.
Beautiful. And how did it feel like when you were present to that and seeing the impact that it had on your life to really repattern all what you had in the past? Like, how did it feel to you to say, wow, I really found my calling now?
It really felt amazing. It really, really felt amazing. I mean, I know they say when the when the student is ready, the teacher appears, and I think that's what happened. In the system, you need to be ready.
Yeah.
And I was just ready for a huge breakthrough in my life. So
amazing.
Yeah.
That's great that you say that, because actually my very first mentor coach was telling me that when the student is ready, the teacher appears.
Yeah.
So that's like amazing that you experienced that, because you know in the moment.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And I also get the sense that what you do as a work, like there's a lot of like intuition involved, and
Absolutely.
even like spirituality. So tell us more about the place that spirituality and intuition takes in your life.
Well, this is a very heart-centered process. What we do in this process is we bypass the left brain, which is the logical brain, and we work from the heart with the right brain, with the intuitive side, with the creative side, with the spiritual side, if you will. So everything is done from the heart. So I would have to say that doing this work is very sacred to me. It is, in a sense, also part of my spiritual practice. And it's just connecting with another human being from your heart. But it's such a beautiful process, and part of the beauty of it is that I get to see the glory and the magnificence of the person who is sitting next to me.
Amazing.
Through this process. And so together we allow that to come forth into the world.
Wow. So what I see is like a relationship between two people, and you get feed up their spirituality. It's almost like a dance in between.
It's like a dance, because pardon me, in the system I use muscle checking, and I always ask the person's permission to be able to work with them. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Can I have water?
I have water. Okay. And so what happens is, if I ask you for permission to muscle check for you, and you give me your permission, you've allowed me to enter your energy field. And of course, I allow you to enter mine. And so we become a healing bubble. And what actually happens in the session is that you drive the bus.
Right.
And your your system will allow to come up whatever it needs in that particular moment in time for its highest and best healing.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
So I hear in that the muscle checking is almost your access to your soul or your energy field, like you were mentioning before.
Yeah,
so it's more like entering like the physical form into the spiritual form.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. What it does is it establishes a neural pathway.
Wow.
Just an electrical pulse between the brain and the arm. And so what happens is that just guides the session.
Yeah. So I know that you also do acting.
Acting and singing, yes.
Acting and singing.
Uh-huh.
And you do stuff on stage and you're amazing at it.
Thank you.
And, you know, I get the sense that you get feed off other people just like you do with your practice. So
I do.
Yeah. So how do you get energized by when you do stuff on stage?
I think that what I do in whatever medium I'm using, whether it's resonance repatterning or acting or singing, I'm really, in a sense, doing a form of sound healing.
It's all connected together.
It's all connected, and so that's what feeds me, is to be able to either work one by one or in a group, because we also do this practice in a group, or
which is pretty amazing in a group.
Yeah, or to stand on stage and just connect from the heart to whoever's in the audience, and just come from a very true place inside. It's almost a form of channeling. It's like you just get out of the way,
Right.
and you let whatever it is that needs to come through you come through.
So you're vibing.
Yeah.
I like that word. I've heard it. Vibing. Definitely.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing that.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell us something that you failed at, that you feel that either was a challenge or...
Whoa, something that I failed at. Well, I'm just going to say I was in an abusive marriage, and I did everything I could to try to make it work, and then it got to a point where the person was not willing to work or to see anybody to make it happen. But I think there's a part of me that thinks that I failed.
Got it.
In that.
Got it.
Yeah.
So what did you learn from that?
Well, I learned a lot. I learned an awful lot. I learned about my own pattern of abusive relationships. Not necessarily physically, but there are many forms of abuse.
Yes.
More emotional.
And thanks for noticing that, because a lot of time we're going...
I really had to face that. And on the back end of that, I learned that who I am, who anybody is in the world, is really important and special. And it needs to be honored, and we have to start by honoring it in ourselves.
Absolutely.
And loving ourselves. And, you know, one of the biggest things that I realized, and that I continue to realize, is that I don't have to be in an abusive relationship.
Yes.
I can be in relationships that are empowering and nurturing and life-affirming. And that, I guess, is one of the biggest things.
Amazing. That's a really amazing breakthrough.
Yeah.
And also, like, another thing, you came across resonance repatterning. So
Yes,
it sounded
right.
like it was like your moment where everything opened up as far as awareness and openness and choosing for yourself.
Right. Yeah. And I have to say, it's a work in progress.
Yes, like
You know?
all of us. We're all work in
Yes,
progress.
we were perfect.
I know.
I don't know.
We're perfect right now. And work in progress.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So tell the viewers, like, what is your biggest gift?
What is my biggest gift? My biggest gift is my heart.
Beautiful.
And being able to open it and to come from that place when I'm working with somebody.
Amazing. And when did you actually allow yourself to own that gift?
When did I actually allow myself to own that gift? I'm still allowing myself to own that gift.
Work in progress. We said that. Well, thank you for actually saying it, because there's a part of you that already know that's owning it.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, this is my gift. Like, I know what it is, and still in the process of owning it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for opening up with us.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're so welcome.
And what is your best kept self-expression secret?
My best kept self-expression secret. I have to say it's singing. My mother was an opera singer, so I've been singing.
Cool.
I mean, I come from a family background where there was always music, and
Vibrations.
I used to sing myself to sleep at night.
Really?
When I was a little kid.
Wow.
Really little.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
Did you have neighbors?
Oh, I'm sure.
She's singing herself to sleep now.
So that's, I think, the thing that I love to do most in the world is to sing.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else to add for the guests? Any upcoming workshop that you may have, or?
Oh, sure, absolutely. Well, I'm going to be doing a workshop in January.
Woohoo!
And here at St. Space.
And we're going to have all the information for you below.
Exactly. And I'm still working it out, but it will really be about manifesting and living our potential and our greatness in 2015.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Check it out and mark it on your calendar. She rocks. And where can they reach you if the viewers want to get in touch with you?
You can reach me at SenSpace. And, or you can...
You have a website? Or
I do have a website.
Yeah.
Yes, Gladys.
Phone number, page, anything.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry.
Blank there. Yeah, you can reach me at GladysMurphy.org.
Cool.
Or at 201-668-0937. Or you can reach me through SenSpace, which is our sanctuary.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for being my guest today.
Oh my God,
You're
thank
incredible.
you.
Yeah, thanks for bringing your light and your voice and your vibrations
Well,
today.
thank you very much.
You're welcome.
It's been my pleasure.
Yeah. Well, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you loved the episode because I loved interviewing Gladys, and actually all of my guests are all extraordinary. And please make sure to visit www.selfexpressionseries.com to be all in the loop for all the beautiful things that's upcoming in 2015, all about self-expression, of course, confidence, beauty, and being in tune with your own self. So stay tuned for next week, and in the meantime, enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.
Yay! Yay!